Hello, thank you for watching our wonderful video. Today, you will be meeting with myself. My name is Rashida Thornton, and I am an assistant director here at Bay Path University Graduate Admissions Program. You also will be meeting with Dr. Rosner, and we will be getting into some wonderful stuff with her about the MBA program here today and understanding what the MBA program has to offer for you as a student looking to come to Bay Path. With that being said, let's go over some things before we introduce our wonderful speaker today. Enjoy the presentation and thank you for your time in advance. All right, let's go forward. So, why BayPath? What does BayPath have to offer students when they're coming? What is it about BayPath that is awesome that, everyone just loves coming to BayPath? Well, let me tell you. We were established and started our college in 1897. We are a private institution nonprofit. We have campuses in Longmeadow, East Longmeadow, and online. For our undergrad and graduate program, all of the programs for our graduate programs are mainly online. For the undergrad, we have a mixture. So you can take traditional classes, or if you're that non traditional student and you want to go back and finish that degree, you definitely can do that with us as well because we have online classes. We currently have over between the three divisions, we have over 3,000 students that are currently attending Bay Path University. When it comes to our worldwide alumni students, I am proud to say we have over 17,000 students. So you never know if someone will be attending with you that is in country or out of country. So you'll definitely have that experience and get to meet and network with a lot of people. We are accredited through the New England Commissions of Higher Learning. Well, higher education. I go by their old name. They revised it. So it is that now. When we're looking at it, our students, we can't get enough of this. A lot of our students love to talk about why they chose BayPath. The flexibility when it comes to the master's program, we offer that on all levels to you guys because we know you are busy and we know that you have your personal life. So we want to make sure that you're comfortable with us. We want to make sure that you have accessibility to the support you need here, but also be able to have a personal life and have a school life at the same time and be successful in both. So you have that flexibility, and we offer that with the support, whether it's IT, whether it's getting assistance with your studies. We have those things here. We also have online tutoring and we have on campus tutoring. The on campus does virtual and online as well. We have supportive staff. The staff and faculty that you work with, we love what we do. We love our students, and that's what Bay Path is. I came to visit, and now I work here. I love Bay Path. So it's definitely something to think about. When you're looking at our faculty, listen, you're going to get a wonderful faculty system set up for you. Your faculty staff that you work with, the professors, they're awesome. They've been in the field, they know what they're talking about, and they're bringing it to the table to give it to you and just give you the keys to your future. So we have that here. We also have engaging events that happen on campus and virtually for our students. So we have that, and we have a diverse population. When we're looking at our undergrad, typically students are worried because we do have females. We do accept females, but we also accept females that identify for the undergrad. But for the master's, which you're looking at, we're co-ed, so you don't have to worry about anything. As far as the teaching style, it's innovative. We're online. When COVID came around, we were already doing the online stuff. So we were there, right? So we have the keys. We're just trying to pass it on to you, and you'll definitely have interesting, innovative ways to get your studies done. We just did a wonderful hot topic that you would love to watch. Trust me, watch it. And you get to apply that knowledge that you're learning with us. You'll get to apply it to real life situations for yourself, and you'll learn how to adapt to it. But this is the education that's going to stay with you after you leave Baypath, and you'll be able to transform it into whatever you see fit for yourself. So, I told you we were meeting with an awesome program director today. I'd like to introduce Dr. Rosner, and she'll be talking about the MBA program here today. All righty, it's all yours. Just let me know when you're ready for me to turn.
Thank you so much for Rashida. I'm so thankful for your invitation to be on today's program. I am thrilled to be here and I'm excited to share with everyone here today about the MBA program with our 5 concentrations in management, healthcare management, cybersecurity management, data analytics, and finance. I'm honored to serve as the program director and assistant dean of the School of Management and Technology. Not only will I be your professor, but I'll also be your academic advisor, supporting you every step throughout your MBA journey. So, want to learn more? Let's start. Let's go to the next slide. So, why Baypath? Well, an MBA equips you with essential management and leadership skills. You'll master business planning, marketing strategies, financial and strategic planning, as well as leadership and management. As you progress, you'll see how the role of a manager evolves. Supervisory managers focus on the technical skills, middle managers emphasize human skills, and top managers hone strategic and conceptual skills. This program will prepare you for each level, each step along the way. Our program requires a total of 10 courses, 7 core courses, and 3 electives that align with your chosen concentration. You pick your journey. This is about you and the goals that you want to set and achieve for your career success. So why not have a custom MBA? You'll specialize in these 5 areas. You choose, and let's see as we're talking today how this fits. So I'm going to challenge you right now, pick one. And then at the end, when we're talking, you're going to say, yeah, that works for me. Or maybe I'm going to pivot. So let's see. So is it going to be management, healthcare management, cybersecurity management, data analytics, or finance? Each allows you to tailor your degree to your career goals. Let's go around the room here and let's pick one. Did you pick one? Okay, you picked one. Okay, so let's move on. Now, let's think about the MBA core courses and 3 key areas. All right, so now we're digging deeper. Leading and managing is really about setting your goal on high performance leadership strategies within the organization for transformative and innovative practices. This is where you can provide your expertise and gain additional information to be able to transform your organizations. Your leaders, you're bringing to the table already your leadership skills. Now, what frameworks, what methodologies, what techniques, what are the latest trends, what are the latest things happening, and how are you going to be able to manage that? And then how are you going to manage that change? Because it's all about change management, how quickly you can pivot within your organization and the performance that you're seeking within your organization to achieve. So the next one is strategic and innovative thinking. This just really allows you to get that next rung on that ladder, right? Thinking about how you're going to analyze, strategize through the marketing analyses for you to understand what needs to happen, where your organization wants to go, and how you are branding yourself. How are you marketing yourself as a professional? And going with design thinking and managing innovation. Design thinking, that ideation, that iterative movement of understanding what's the customer use, who's the user, who's the buyer, and then having that strategic analysis. How are you going to analyze and to be able to measure the KPIs. How are you going to show the performance? So when you want that addition of staff, we're going to be able to show you how to do that. Analyze and measure performance. That goes into now the business analytics. And then the financial analysis and business evaluation. What is the current trends? What are the current gaps in your industry? What are you trying to perform and get to that next level? I don't know about you, but more and more of us are wearing more and more hats every single day, having to do more with less. And so how can you do that and still be able to go home on time and be with your family, right? What are some of the things, what are some of the tools on your tool belt that you can utilize so you work smarter, not harder? That brings me to the next thing. Let's now go and dig a little bit further into each one of these concentrations. So the next concentration that we're going to explore is the management concentration. So in the management concentration, students will develop essential leadership decision-making skills, preparing you for effective management teams, projects throughout the entire organization. And there are frameworks, there's models, there's human behavior. This is normal. But did you know that it's normal? Identifying behaviors is easy to be able to do when you have a framework and a model to start from. You probably know this already. However, do you know the models? Do you know the frameworks and how they all interconnect to one another for you to be able to make smart decisions quicker, leaner? The elective courses for the management concentration includes MBA 651 Strategic Leadership, which is a high performance leadership strategy, is looking at your tool belt and your concentration of what's on your tool belt. What do you want to hone? What do you want to get rid of? What do you want to stop doing? What do you want to start doing? What tools do you want to have on your tool belt that you currently do not have and that you want to leverage? We can help walk you through that. MBA 652 Project Management. We all need to know how to do project management and be able to identify any red, green, yellow gaps that we may have. But you can also do that for yourself. You could do a SWOT analysis on yourself too, right? So the other course in the concentration is MBA 660, Investment Strategy and Risk Management. What about your portfolio? You know, your organization has a portfolio, but what about your portfolio? This can be done for you, Inc., could be done for your organization. You're going to be able to do a risk analysis on yourself and also within your organization. And if you work in a nonprofit, you can also do that as well, because that brings in the human factor of risk, because we're relying on people for those processes. These courses will help you develop leadership and project management skills while managing financial risk effectively. This concentration helps you focus on strategic leadership, project management, allowing you to thrive in roles where you're responsible for aligning company goals and team performance while handling complex projects from finish to start. The next concentration is data analytics. Data analytics focuses on the ability to collect, analyze, and interpret large data sets, turning information into actionable insights. The data analytics concentration electives includes ADS 523, Data Analytics, ADS 534, Statistical Modeling, and ADS 525, Machine Learning 1. These courses focus on the essential tools and technology to analyze data and apply machine learning and decision making, right? This is all about decision making, being able to think faster and to connect information together. This concentration will help prepare you and work in industries like finance, healthcare, marketing, and technology. This is where you can help organizations optimize their strategies while using data insights. The next concentration is finance. The finance concentration provides students with the in-depth financial knowledge and analytic skills needed to manage corporate finances, investment portfolios, and financial strategies. Really, the finance concentration electives, MBA 660, Investment Strategies and Risk Management, MBA 681, Applied Corporate Finance, and Accounting 650, Controllerships. These will provide you with in-depth knowledge in corporate finance, investment strategies, and financial control. This concentration is ideal for students looking to build careers in corporate finance, investment banking, wealth management, financial consulting, enabling you to help organizations maximize profitability while minimizing risk. The next concentration is cybersecurity management. This helps you prepare roles in protecting organizations from cyber threats. Cybersecurity management electives includes Cyber 510, Foundation of Cybersecurity Management, Cyber 640, Insurance Assurance Management and Analytics, and Cyber 650, Strategic Cyber Security Crises Management. These courses prepare you for leadership roles in the ever-growing field of cybersecurity. This concentration is suited for you to aim for your careers in industries where data protection, compliance, risk management are critical, such as finance, healthcare, government, and technology sectors. The next concentration is healthcare management. Healthcare management is designed to help to prepare you for positions in a fast-paced, evolving healthcare industry. For healthcare management, electives included Hume 610, Six Sigma Lean methodology in healthcare, HCM 500 Principles of Healthcare Services, HCM 612 Change Management, Project Management, Integration. You'll gain specialized skills in healthcare systems, efficiency, and change management. This concentration is really ideal for those looking to lead in hospitals, clinics, public health organizations, or healthcare consulting firms, where you'll work on improving patient outcomes, operational efficiencies, and managing healthcare projects. Okay, so pause. Did you choose the right one for you? By choosing one of these concentrations, you're not only gaining knowledge, but also positioning yourself for a diverse array of high demand careers. Each concentration has been thought out, cutting edge to position you for specializing the skills that you're seeking, that's necessary for you to excel in this rapidly growing, changing world that we all live in, and preparing you for the leadership roles your chosen field. You're meant to lead. You're here. You're listening. You're part of taking time out of your extremely busy day to say, I matter. I'm taking time for me. I want to continue to learn. I want to continue to grow. I want to go to that next level. So I congratulate you for being here. So why Bay Path? Why now? Let's go and let's explore this. So at Bay Path, our program really stands out for several reasons, each designed to provide you with a comprehensive, enriching, and career-focused education. Here, we really concentrate on your career. Where are you and where would you like to be? We want to help create that pathway for you and to specialize your career, that concentration with your MBA. The MBA offers these 5 distinct concentrations, really is tailored for you and your career aspirations. We have a very engaging learning environment. We have small classes. They're designed to be small. We do want you to have time to really get to know your peers, get to know your professors, and the connections that everybody has. And it's an opportunity for you to collaborate closely with every class and have that cohort. And you'll find during orientation, you're going to not want to miss that, because orientation, you're really going to be able to get to meet other like-minded individuals who have that curiosity and have that lifelong learning that you so seek. And we get to do it together. That's the really cool thing, is that we get to have this lifelong learning with other professionals, because it's not just about now or during. It's also that lifelong connection after the program. This is a complete journey. And also, we like to spend time with students. We want to make sure that uh, you are achieving the growth, because we want you to actually apply what you're learning right now. So when you're in the classroom, your assignments are to go back and start applying what you're learning. So you can put it in your reading, you can put it in your material, you can put it in your homework, you can have these great enriching collaborative discussions online, because online learning is really about connecting you, your story, and what you're doing. It's really transformational. And the hallmark of our program is our faculty. It really is our faculty. For example, I've been teaching in the MBA program for over 15 years. I started as an adjunct, and now I'm really honored to be the program director. It's just, I feel like I've gone full circle. I graduated from this program, and it's just so exciting to see the evolution. I have still stayed in contact with students 11, 12 years ago, and more. And it really is, I call them Baypathians. Welcome to be a Baypathian, because it's really that real world experience, those connections, and to gain insights from not only your peers, but again, the hallmark from your professors. They are practitioners. They own businesses. They operate. They are experts in these fields. They know people. They have collaborations. And so taking that is really something that I think we take great pride at BayPath, because we want to be able to make those connections for you and actually make that connection from theory to application. And the curriculum is designed to allow you to apply right now, right away. You don't have to wait until you're done. Students are getting promotions as they're in the program. They're exceeding now because you're applying the information. And also, we have a great support team. We have a career center. It's robust. It's coaching, resumes, writing assisting, interview preparation, things that you may want to know, or you're curious about rates or salaries. These type of things, our career center can help position you for success. So on the next slide, we're going to talk about being online at BayPath. Our program is delivered through Canvas. So that's our learning platform. And we offer a free course for you. We offer this right from the very beginning, where you can get oriented, because this is your home. This is where you're going to go from your desktop, your tablet, your mobile app. This is where you're going to go in and be able to have that collaborative discussion, assignments, and everything is in Canvas. And also all the support services are right down the line, right in your class. So you can click and say, oh, I need to connect with, I got to go to the Hatch Library. Click a button right in your Canvas. You'll be able to have that. So again, it's that enriching environment for you to succeed. We have academic coaches, we have tutors, and also you have a plethora of resources that cost hundreds of thousands of dollars free at your fingertips, because you can go into all of these different free resources. So how do we do all this? So let's move on to the next slide and talk about student financial services. And Rashida, I didn't know if you wanted to talk about this. I'm going to push it back over to you.
Thank you for that. So, student financial services is offered to all graduate students coming into the program, and to get you in from that transition from admission to making sure you have that as you go through. We offer the ability for our students to either meet in person, to talk virtually, online, whether it's Zoom, Google Meet, or any other application that we use for video calls. You can also contact them by phone and email if you have questions that are probing even before you get started. So we definitely work with our students and we support you. We teach you if you need to take an online session, we offer that, which is learning how to pay for grad school. I don't know about you, but it's a struggle and you got to find a way to pay for it. So I love the fact that we give that support to our students and our students coming in. So you definitely can watch those videos and learn from them. The first Wednesday of each month, we offer a webinar, and you'll be able to get on and watch these videos and actually talk with people live and go over how to fill out your FAFSA, how to apply for scholarships out of BayPath, and different things like that. We definitely work with you. We have FAFSA Fridays. The Fast for Fridays are beneficial. Those are to give you help with filing for your financial aid. I don't think any one of us ever get used to filling out that financial aid paperwork. So it definitely is something that always to have someone to supervise and just walk you through it and make sure you're making the right choices for yourself. Again, we don't give you the information, we tell you how to apply for it. Typically, students that are doing this will complete their financial aid application, and typically they will go for a Stafford loan, which is available for students to use for the grad program. They're able to take up to $20,500 per year for schooling. So whether you're doing 1 year or 2 years, you'll be able to use that at your discretion to pay for grad school for yourself. You only need to take at least one class for the graduate level classes in order to meet the requirements for the financial aid. So whether you're going part-time or whether you're going full-time, just long as you're taking those classes throughout the sessions, you should be good for yourself within the semester. I've also updated it and have the new financial aid phone number for you guys to use if you need it. With using that, just leave a voicemail and someone will return your call as soon as possible. And you can always email. It is quicker to email them because they get back a little bit quicker than virtually being on the phone because they are on the phone. So if they see an email, it may get answered a little bit quicker. So if you need support, always ask me, or you can ask anyone and we'll be able to help you. When we're looking at it, if you're like, you know what, I love BayPath, I'm coming. Okay, come and join us. We welcome you. I welcome you. The MBA program welcomes you. So that means that you're going to need to complete some steps for us. We'll need for you to send in the electronic copy, which is free for everyone to apply to BayPath University. We'll need your transcripts, the official copy, which will need to be sent from your alma mater directly to our college or from Parchment or Clearinghouse if you're looking at using a third party company to send in your transcripts. We prefer that our students have a 3.0 or higher. We do understand life has taken over, but that is your time. Within that essay that you're going to be writing, I know you, I know me. I love to hear the stories, so let us know what's going on. In that essay, when you're writing it, we typically suggest that you guys start with 250 words. If you're feeling like you want to write a little more, go for it. So we want to make sure we know why the MBA program is important to your professional and personal goals for yourself. Why does it stick out? Why is it something you need to do for yourself? You'll need to also have a form completed, which is going to be the recommendation form. This recommendation form will need to be professionally completed, so that'll be a supervisor or coworker. Or if you still have ties to the college or university you attended, please have an academic advisor or a professor fill that out for you. Someone that knows who you are as a student and what you bring to the table. We love to hear the great feedback about you, so always send that in. And then we'll need a current resume for you. that current resume, make sure it's up to date. Make sure it shows who you are and what you're doing. We want to hear the good stuff that you're doing. When we're looking at the start sessions for our students coming in, because of this program being so wonderful, we have start sessions for the fall. Our fall start session is October 28th, which is coming up at the end of the month. We also have a start date in March for this program, and we have a start date in June for this program. Just a FYI for you guys. So, something to think about if it's something you are interested in. If you ever need to contact either of us, here is our information. And I love the calls. I love the questions. No question is a dumb question. A dumb question is a question that's not answered or asked in that stance. So I love to make sure we have that. And definitely, what do you think about that? Can they contact you?
Oh, absolutely. I would love you to
Yes,
contact me. I'd love to learn more.
mhm,
Again, that's why Rashida was talking about really share yourself, that current resume, those recommendations, your essay. That is, we want to get to know you, and we want to get to understand and be part of your journey. And this is really that wonderful opportunity for you to do that.
correct. And any of the program questions that you may have about the MBA program, you definitely can reach out to either of us. But I would always suggest reach out to your program director because she is going to have the answers you need. Any questions you have about admissions, please feel free to give me a call. I'll always be able to answer it, or shoot me an email and I'll definitely get you connected to someone if I don't have the answer. Now, I always go with there are questions that are asked. And one of the biggest questions that we're asked is how much time do I need to dedicate to my studies? Excuse
Ooh,
me.
that's a great question. Bless you.
Thank
Uh, that is a great question. Really, it's approximately 15 hours a week,
you. Mhm.
15, 16, 14 hours a week, give or take a few hours here and there, because it is an accelerated format.
Right.
It is 8 weeks, where you're trying to get 135 hours in for
Mm,
those 8 weeks. But you got to remember they're all based on like writing papers or illustrations or application or discussions, a lot of different formats. That's why we love Canvas because we're able to really bring a very innovative approach to learning. And we've been doing this. We also have Zoom classes. So really we have all these different formats, but it is a very rigorous program. But it is so rewarding, and anything that's hard is worth the reward at the end, right?
definitely. Definitely. Another question that comes up is uh, do I have to attend classes every single day?
Oh no, this is you will know when you're signing up for classes what the
Mhm.
format is, if it's hybrid, if it's completely asynchronous, you'll know ahead of time. And also when you go in and you look at the syllabus, Uh, the great thing about ours is that we put an actual schedule together for you, so you can actually uh, time manage your learning and your approach and what to expect every single week. And I think that's really, really important because what you'll do is you're going to check in regularly into your Canvas platform. That's really going to be where you're going to have your calendar, you'll have your due dates, and you'll get your rhythm. Like on Sunday, getting everything prepared. Wednesday, you have to have your first post in. Friday or Saturday, you'll have your replies in, maybe your experiential application in whatever format that is. That could be on a Saturday night or Sunday. So really, this is your schedule, your time for you to give to yourself because you deserve it, and
Mhm.
to put you on the agenda and take time for you and invest in you. So this is your time.
How does a student reach a professor?
Oh, that's really easy. There's multiple ways. Again, I'm going to go back to Canvas. You can see this is a very innovative platform, and you can email your professor right in Canvas. You can go to your BayPath email, and all the information will always be in your syllabus. Your contact information, your um, email, telephone. I even give out my cell phone number to all students. This is how committed we are to your success because we want to make sure that things are going smoothly for you. We want to take that administrative stuff out of it, and we want you to be doing the learning. So we take great care in our instructional design for every single class because you know how like you're spending time on, I got to figure this out. I got to figure out how to do this. Well, we're trying to make sure that we provide you with the resources so you can learn all that right from the very beginning. And then you're taking the time to actually be working on your assignments versus trying to figure them out. So we're very mindful of your time and how we present learning in
Okay.
our formats that we have.
Perfect. Okay. Another question is, how long will it take for me to complete the MBA program?
Well, you can do it in 1 or 2 years. And if you need longer, you can. It's going to be really your time. And we always say that, if you're working really full time and you may have like a part time or nonprofit or something that you do on the side, you may want to do the 2 years because it really is like a fire hydrant coming at you, but in a good way, like exhilarating, like you bring it back. It's like you're learning it and you're applying it. So it's not like you're learning it and going, oh, this is just a different format where you're actually just, if you learn like just in time, boy, our students will say, wow, I needed that. That was just perfect. I needed that this week. And that's what we hear in class, like, oh my goodness, I needed this. And so the
Hmm.
students get all excited because you're actually applying it. So that's the great thing about it. I'm not sure. Did you want
Yeah.
more? Did I answer? Okay.
No, no, that's perfect. Okay. And then, is it expensive to buy the books that we have to use for class, or do we have to buy a lot?
Well, that's a really great question. We try to use as much open free resources as possible. It may take us a long time to figure that out in the sense of choosing the right material just for you, because we're not just going to put any material up there for you to read and make it look like, oh, look at all this stuff. No, everything that is posted in Canvas has been mindful, thoughtful. Every video, every link, every book is to contribute to your learning experience. It's no fillers. Like sometimes you get these lists that are this long, you're like, what's once? No, we're very clear, we're very concise. We've been doing this for a long time. We know the online platform learning system with the human transformational element. This
Mhm.
is, we're utilizing technology, but we're not taking the human experience out.
Right.
This is the classroom. We have open hours. So that first class, let's just say you come in during the fall, your first class, every single week, the professor has open hours where you can pop in anytime during those open hours via Zoom, ask a question. We believe in that human touch for you to be successful.
Okay. And one last question, can I transfer credits into the graduate program?
Well, I think that that is part of us getting to know you, right?
Hmm.
So I think that this is what you need to share with us, these details. And Rashida will look at that, we'll discuss it, but don't hold back. Share what you have, what you've accomplished. The more information you provide us, the better that we can have these type of discussions because it could be any type of discussion. but the more you provide us and provide this information to Rashida, she will do her magic that she always does of looking at everything, asking more questions, and seeing what we can do,
Right. And then
and
the
if we
last
can do
part.
anything.
Right. And the last thing typically to it is you, as the program director, will be the last one to say yay or nay
Correct.
if those credits come in. So those transcripts need to come in, especially if you've done a master's course. And we'll go through it and we'll make sure. So I'll see it and it ends on you. So I
Yeah.
love it. Anything you would like to say before we finish up today?
I do. I want to say thank you for being here. And I want to say that the learning in the MBA program is really about demonstrating you as a lifelong learner. Um, and I always leave with a quote that I love to say. You'll even see it on the bottom of my email when you reach out. And I always say there is no growth in comfort, and there is no comfort in growth.
Mm, all
Embrace the
right.
challenges, and you'll emerge as a leader that you're meant to be. I look forward to being your program director. I look forward to being your academic advisor. I look forward to being your professor. I look forward to you meeting the incredible faculty, complete student support team from all different areas, and most importantly, seeing you in class. And with that, I would say go and continue to be great. Carpe diem. And Rashida, thank you so much for having me on the show today. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you sharing about the MBA program because I know you do a lot for Bay Path. And I also just want to celebrate you and say thank you.
Oh, thank you for being a part of this today. It was awesome to hear from you, and I look forward to working with you.
You too.